so much for being here. I just wanted to do a quick hello. This is going to be a faceless video for the rest of the video because I couldn't figure out how to put this video into the spreadsheet that I was working on, so I re-recorded it. But I will figure it out. The way that I used to do it for some reason wasn't working, and I don't know if it's because the hotel Wi-Fi isn't connecting. So I did want to get this video out because I want to hold myself to posting twice a week. So here we go. I hope you find this useful. Please give it a thumbs up if you remember. Love you. So let's talk about what this is about. But before I get that out of the way, I do want to thank you for giving me even just a second and clicking on this video. Thank you so much. If you have not subscribed, please consider doing so. It's going to help me out tremendously and it's free. So I would absolutely love to have you on this crazy journey of mine. I am currently still sitting in this hotel and decided to share the crazy ways that I track my handbag usage and why. So I'm going to go ahead and share these spreadsheets with you and show you why I use them. I have two of them to share with you. They are both in the same spreadsheet and you will be able to find it linked in the description of this video. So this is completely yours to use if you want to use it. You just do have to have access to a Google Drive because it's going to prompt you to make a copy. Then when you say yes, it'll put it in your Google Drive and then it's yours to use. For that reason, you do need to have a Google Drive. You can always download it into Excel if you would rather use Excel. That will work. But again, mine's made through Google Sheets. So you'll have to download the Google Sheet spreadsheet if you are interested in using this. Okay, so what are the two ones that I have? And I will show them to you in my personal usage as well. So this first one is my handbag tracking sheet. And what is this? This is going to track what it costs me every time I wear a luxury handbag. So let me show you an example. So this is the spreadsheet. Let's say I bought a, Speedy B25 in Demi-Air, a bean, right? Just because I'm looking at the Speedy B right here. And let's say that the purchase was, you got it on consignment and it was $1,200. Okay, so it's $1,200. So right now it's showing you that because you haven't worn it, this bag cost you $1,200. Once you start actually using this bag, right? So let's say you wear it for the first time, it still cost you $1,200 because you've only worn it once. So that full cost is what it costed you to wear that. Okay, and then, as you wear it more, 2, maybe 34 times, right? So as you wear that bag, the price, your cost per wear starts going down. Okay, so the reason why I like this spreadsheet or why I've been using this for so long is because it really helps me be mindful of my spending and how crazy expensive these things are. So I have made a couple goals and I'll share those with you towards the end. But I want to see low numbers here, right? I want my purchases to be worth it because I am not a bag collector. I do love handbags and I love having a collection of handbags, right? In my collection, we say that a lot, but I do intend to wear them. I am a handbag user and lover, but I do want to make sure that my purchases are justified. And the way that I justify that is by getting bang for my buck. Basically, we say that all the time, but are we really doing that, right? So this helps me with that. And you're going to see, because I'm going to be completely honest and I will share my bags, that's not the case. I think I'm getting a good deal sometimes, but it takes a while for that to actually be a deal, right? So for example, right, if I buy a Coach bag and that Coach bag is $300 and I wear it just 3 times, right? Now that bag it cost me more technically than the Speedy that I've been using, that I gravitate towards, right? So maybe this contemporary purchase wasn't necessary because I have a bag that I gravitate towards more. Okay, so it's just going to help me be mindful, and you're going to see I've used it very heavily. So I will go ahead and share that in a little bit after I show the other one. Okay, so down here below, you're going to see bag usage. And this one is the one that I started this year, and it's what's kind of prompted me towards being more mindful of that cost per wear worksheet that I've been using for a while. This one, you would just type the name, right? So let's see, mini bum bag, right, is what I have. Oh my God, I'm favorite. I don't have a favorite, but favorite It's one of the bags I would love to have, but I don't. Okay, so let's say you have these bags and you're gonna mark down how many times you've used it, right? Maybe I've used this one 8 times, and the last day I wore it, I just put the date. So let's say I wore this in January. That's my birthday, and this one on Valentine's Day, right? So those are the bags. It helps me determine when's the last time that I wore the bag, or which one's the bag that I haven't used in the longest, so that I can maybe be mindful and take that pick there. If there's a bag that I notice I haven't worn in a long time, maybe it'll make me want to pick it up. And then this is just for me to mark when I'm currently using that bag. Okay, so you're gonna see my spreadsheet doesn't go this far. I made this one up to 50 because I know people have much larger collections. If you'd like one that goes even further than that, just let me know. I'm happy to edit it. If you have a giant collection and you want to use this, would be exciting. For me, I only have 20, so mine doesn't go that far. I just stopped mine there. If I need more spaces, I'll add more later. But I will talk to you in a little bit of why I won't be really needing it, and I'm not going to be buying new bags, and how I'm going to hold myself accountable by using this. Okay, so this, and I do want to say, right, I'm not, I don't even know how to say this, but there are reasons why I'm not buying every day. I do still very much appreciate the unboxings and watching people purchase, and there is absolutely no judgment to people that have giant collections. I love you for that. For me, it's just, right, I was very open about that in my first intro video. That's not the kind of lifestyle that I have. I don't have that kind of budget where I could just buy. So I'm trying to be mindful of that, and only buying bags when I need them. And right now, the only bags that will enter my collection that are luxury, like the luxury price points, are going to be if another bag has left. Okay, so I do have an unboxing coming soon, and you guys will see that, but I will also explain which bags I let go of in order to purchase that one. Okay, so I will be letting go of bags in order to purchase new ones, and I will, from this point forward, I will for sure be open, since you guys will get to know my collection if you're following along. So I will let you know which bags go in order for another bag to come in. So I think the rest of this is very self-explanatory. This is the percentage of use, right? So the darker green, the more use you're getting out of that bag, the more you're using that bag in comparison to the rest of your collection. And then these will turn colors, right? When I reach 10, it'll turn yellow. That's, I'm very visual when it comes to that. And if you use them more than 20 times, it will turn green. Okay, so the reason for that, I do plan on starting this over every year. So I just want to see a yearly use. And I do want to try and use my bags more than 20 times. Obviously, if you have a giant collection, that's pretty much impossible if you want to use all your bags. Not everybody can do that, but I can, because I don't have 100 bags, right? I could definitely use the bags very much at least 20 days. And that would make me really happy. It would make me really feel like that bag is definitely getting used, right? So that's that. I also have this little asterisk here just to keep myself mindful. There's some bags that are just for special occasion, and that makes sense. I don't expect those to be used 20 times, and I wouldn't get rid of them just because I didn't meet that goal, when I know that I'm not going to be using them that much, because I'm not going to go to 20 events. Okay, so again, if you just want the spreadsheet, you can go ahead and click the description and get that now. I will show you mine now if you're not interested in seeing that. I did hide some pieces, and I'll explain why I hid those. But if you're interested in seeing just kind of where I'm at and the reasons why, and how I plan on using that to keep myself accountable, keep watching. And if not, let me know if you downloaded it. I'm super excited to see if any of you guys end up using this, right? Like me. So here's mine. Okay. So on this one, I hit the names and the prices. If you're mathy, you can calculate the prices yourself. It doesn't matter. But one reason that I hit it is because it's kind of embarrassing. I think for me right now, I'm still in that space where a lot of people that I know follow me because they're supporting me because I'm just starting off. Not because necessarily they like handbags. And it's just like I'm not in that comfort zone yet to be that open. And the other reason is because it has all my handbag names and I want to show them to you little by little. So if you know exactly what my collection is, right, there's no mystery behind that. But this is for real how many times I used every one of my bags since I've had them. And I told you guys my collection started in 2016. I made a mistake. It actually started in 2017. But still, right? It's been a few years. It's been 7 years since I've had these handbags. Some of these have been in my collection for 7 years. And, right, the usage. Ah. So, anyway, my goal. What is my goal here? Look at these. Look at this one. This one, the red one. Oh, this is going to drive me insane. If I cannot get this number down, that bag has to go. It is completely out of control. I will tell you that it's not a bag I just bought. I've had this bag for nearly a year and I've used it 4 times. I have not used that bag this year at all. And it is just showing me that I had FOMO, I guess, and I jumped on a bag that I would never pay those prices for because I just had to have it. And yeah, if I'm not using it, it will need to go. So what is my goal? And I will tell you this right now, and I will be open and I will hold myself to this. I want my cost per wear for every one of these bags to be at or below $15. So $15 or less before I get another luxury handbag. Okay, so I'm going to elaborate a little bit on that. I will get other luxury bags if I sell some. So I will definitely be open about that. Like I got rid of this one and got this one. I got rid of these two and got this one or something like that. But I will not be adding new luxury pieces into my collection without letting some go. Okay, and I'm holding myself to that. So I hope that if you're watching this and later on you see a video of me opening something, that you ask me what you get rid of for that, right? So it's just like that accountability to me. I'm going to use this for that. Again, you guys know if you've been watching me now for these past 2 weeks or ever before, I am passionate about math. Math helps me make sense of the world, and this is what I'm going to use for that. So again, $15. Really, my aim is 10, but if I can get everything to 15, imagine that, right? So some of these bags, for example, this one that's at 11, right? That is a heavily used bag. I am using that bag a lot. I am happy with that purchase. I've had that bag for a while. This means I've had that bag for a while. I've used it. I like it. I enjoy it, right? That's what that number means to me. Not only is it low and it's helping my own peace of mind know that my price was worth it, that my purchase was worth it, but it's helping me be mindful and it's making me really happy that I found a bag that I truly love and enjoy, right? So same with this one at 14. I've used it 96 times since I've had it, right? So 96 days that bag has been used and I love that. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but it is, right? It is 3 full months and more of use. All right. This last one, I will be 100% honest. This one is a contemporary handbag, and it is the only one of my contemporary handbags that's in there, and it's there for comparison. You can absolutely put any bag you want if you're using this sheet. I think contemporary bags, some people only have a collection of contemporary bags because that's what they like, and that's okay. The reason why I put this one in there is because I also have a collection of contemporary bags and I do wear them, and I want to see, this one is my most used one of them, that's why I have it in here. I got it less than a year ago and I've already used it 12 times. I really enjoy this bag. So the reason why I put that in there is because I want to see how far down that price per wear goes, and to, right, just to compare it. I also don't want to buy contemporary bags that I don't use. I don't want them to sit there because that cost per wear is going to stay up there, right? If I am consistently just reaching for the bags that I have, that price is never going to go down. And just because I paid less for it than a luxury bag, it still costs me a lot more if it's just sitting there. So it's going to help me. It's been helping me be mindful of that. So the bag usage one, here's my bag usage. Again, I removed the names of my bags. You can see 21 of them in here. There are 4 bags. I started this in March. I don't know if I said that in the video or not, but this part of the sheet I started in March. And so it doesn't count January through March, but I could tell you that the bags that are red right now, I didn't use January through March either. If those 4 bags are still at 0 by the end of this December, those bags will leave my collection. And I will hold myself to that. If I did not use the bag in a year, it has no purpose in my collection. Whether it be for me, right? That's not the case for everybody. Some people might have bags that they're never going to let go of for different reasons, right? But for me, that I need to use it. I need to use it, and if I'm not using it, it will leave my collection. I will be 100% transparent, and I will show this at the end of December. I could see which one's my most used bag. It's the darkest green right here. It also is the only one that is yellow. It's the one I currently have. I have 2 that are being used right now, and if you've watched any of my latest videos, you know why I'm using 2. Usually it's just 1. The reason why I have that little currently wearing check mark, it's because when I didn't have it at first, when I had the spreadsheet going, I would forget to add my day on here, right? So if I'm wearing it today, I'll go back in here and I'll add 1 to it, so then I could always remember to add, right? So if, for example, if I keep this bag on until, the 30th or something, then I got to come back in here and I got to add 8 to here, because this is the day that I started wearing it, right? Or the last time that I updated the sheet. So those dates help me, right? So that would be the day that I started wearing these, and I gotta go and add those again, right? So it helps me with that. Once I add those 2, I will also, now that I started this, I go in here and I add this. Before, I used to add this every day. So I used to go in here and I would add it in the morning. It just became my routine, and I'm not doing that anymore. So maybe I should add a check mark here. Maybe that would have helped. I never thought of that. But there is that. Those are my reasons. I hope this wasn't very ranty. It's not meant to be. I just really did want to be open, and maybe it'll help somebody. And if you're interested, and if you put this in here and you start, I would love to know how it's going. And if you have any ideas of how to embellish this or what to add, let me know, because this is a super simple spreadsheets. And if you followed me or watched any of my previous videos, my teaching videos, you would see how crazy, insane, fun spreadsheets can get. So I can definitely work lots of other things, but right now I haven't had the need, and that is why it's very simple. But I hope somebody finds this useful. I will do a huge cheer if I have a single comment, just one person telling me that they used it. So here we go. I hope to see you on another video. I hope you found this useful. Thank you so much if you gave me even just a second of your time. I really appreciate it. If you would please give this video a thumbs up, it would mean the world to me. And if you consider subscribing, even more so. Yay, you made it to the end. I hope you did. And thank you so much. Again, I know I'm going to keep saying this. Please give me a follow and a thumbs up. I can't wait for the next one.